Congressman, it was quite a week, the president in Singapore with the summit involving Kim Jong-un. What do you think is the significance of this historic meeting?
Well, Governor, I think it is historic. It's also an indication of President Trump's success of peace through strength, and that's the reason the meeting occurred. And also we have a president that we know who promises made, promises kept. I was with you with the opening of the embassy in Jerusalem. We've had presidents make promises before. Now we have one who made promises, and we have Donald Trump who promised Kim Jong-un that he must disarm or there would be consequences.
There are a lot of cynics, as you know, Congressman, that say, well, but Kim Jong-un is going to be just like his father, just like his grandfather, so it's going to be same song, different verse. But it seems like the difference is not the Korean leader. The difference is the American president that he's going to have to deal with.
We have a president who is firm. You can count on what he says. And then there is a change. The dictatorship established by Joseph Stalin in 1948 in North Korea, we have a president who is applying sanctions that are making a difference.
And those sanctions have really squeezed North Korea. And they're a nation that I guess it would be fair to say they've been squeezed since they were created. They don't call it the Hermit Kingdom for nothing. They're under a lot of pressure and a lot of pain. And I have to wonder if Kim Jong-un maybe looked at that video that President Trump showed him about those cannon maybe positions becoming beaches with condos and said, maybe that's a better model for me.
It could have a message to him. And hey, another example is for him to have visited Beijing, one of his first visits, and to see what capitalism, at least crony capitalism, can do. And then the ultimate would be Singapore. My goodness, to see the extraordinary development. And then another example that people should look at is Vietnam, to see their evolution into a capitalist society, and beaches that were at war now are developed, and just as you pointed out, with condominiums and opportunities for the people of the country.
What is the mood of members of Congress? I know that in your role on the committee that oversees these kind of issues and foreign affairs, there's got to be not just the public comments before the cameras, but behind the scenes, away from the microphones. And I'm not asking you to attribute it to anybody in particular, but just to give me a sense of what's the mood of members of Congress in reaction to the president's trip.
Governor, it's optimism. And I serve on the Foreign Affairs Committee, which actually people of both parties who are positive, and on the Armed Services Committee, people who want a strong national defense. And so there actually has been optimism, but there has been a reluctance, obviously, on the Democrat side to give the president credit. But it's so obvious that he gets credit for promoting peace through strength, for promoting a possible relationship that will bring safety to American families by reducing the potential of nuclear conflict.
The president has also been criticized harshly this week by those who say that his handling of immigration, and particularly the separation of children from their parents, is just odious. It's not that different than it was handled during previous administrations. Could you speak to that?
We have good laws that should be followed. And of course, what the president is trying to do is enforce the laws we have. And so when you hear about separation of families, this is actually a voluntary activity to create disturbance. And so the way to address this is to enforce the laws we have, let the people around the world know that we'll enforce the laws, we'll enforce our borders, as every other country enforces the borders they have. And so I'm proud of the president standing up and being very clear.
If you were to look down at the midterms, historically Republicans, or I should say whatever party is in power, typically will have a huge loss if their party has the presidency and the House. Right now the numbers are pretty tight. If you were to make a prediction for November, where would you land?
Republicans will do well. Hey, it's the economy stupid. And that is that we see a potential GDP growth of 4%. We have record number of people employed. The media is not going to cover this, and so, but the American people see it and feel it, and they know that they're more secure around the world. with the relationships that are being established by President Trump. And so I'm optimistic. An indication of that in the primaries this week in South Carolina, twice as many people participated in the Republican primary as the Democrat primary.
Congressman, a great pleasure to have you on. Thank you, and God bless. Have a great weekend, and happy Father's Day.
Oh, and happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.